Hey, happy Sunday. I am just making it in to my house from a night out with my fellow educators, my peers, and I'm just hopping on here because, honey, listen, y'all, let me breathe. Because let me tell y'all, I am so happy that I am single at this current time in my life. And the reason being is because talking to some of these girls that I work with who are very smart, very intellectual, very intelligent, just listening to what they're going through with their men and how they just all want to be single. It's crazy. It's crazy. No cap. And I am just like stunned when I be hearing them talk. I'm like, what? That's what y'all experiencing for real out here? Controlling men, bro. Y'all have to stop. Y'all shouldn't, dudes and women, nobody should be dating anybody until y'all are healed from whatever trauma that you're dealing with. Because this is insane. The fact that it's not just one, but it's 3 women, 3 educators, 3 female educators who are dealing with controlling men. And that bothers me. It makes me scared to go on the dating scene. Like, it honestly does. And I'm just like, this is crazy. And they all have one thing in common. What do they all say about their men? That they are controlling. That's a problem. That's a trauma problem that these men need to work through. Men, y'all need to work through y'all's bull crap. Because this is absolutely absurd. Seriously. This is on a whole nother level. Like, how you gonna control somebody? You can't control a woman no more than a woman can control you unless they allow you. And that would be foolish on their part. Because they're not doing nothing but digging themselves deeper and deeper and deeper in a deeper hole. And I thank God that these women have sense and that they understand and know what move they're about to make. But the reality that breaks my heart is that you have more women that don't think like that than do. So it's just like, then you look up on the news and see this woman has been slaughtered by this man, or this woman has been slaughtered by her boyfriend. And this is why, because y'all don't get out quick enough. Y'all don't get out of your relationships, your toxic, controlling relationships sooner than later. This is crazy. This is really scary times. Like, I already knew we was in scary times, but for other reasons. But this right here is bizarre. It's blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. The fact that we're sitting there having a good time, and they're having a good time, they're enjoying their lives, they're living life, and I'm happy for them. I'm happy for these women. But at the same time, it's just like what they had to go through, though, to even get to enjoy themselves tonight. Like, one of the women was like, oh yeah, if he lets me, then I can come. What you mean if he lets you? You're in your 20s. No man should be letting you do anything. You should be doing what you want to do. Living life like God has called you to do. What are you talking about? Living life responsibly. Don't get it twisted. But living life nonetheless. What do you mean if he lets you? I wish I would let those words come out of my mouth, because that is just insane. That is truly some controlling bull crap. Now, I don't even know how old these men are, but it don't even matter. It's the fact that you think you can control somebody is a problem for me. And I'm glad that I'm not on the dating scene. I pray to God that he sends me a husband with sense, with integrity, with morals, with common knowledge, to understand that I have a life outside of him. Because if he doesn't, that's a major flag. That's a major red flag. And that's a major problem for me. And I am deuces out the mother freaking door. Because how dare you? I can't have a life because you don't have a life? Are you crazy? I am the only thing that you have going in your life? Are you stupid, or are you dumb? Are you crazy? Are you insane? Are you psychotic? All of the above, I'm out. Everyone should have a life outside of their significant other before getting with their significant other. Find something to do. Find pickleball. Create yourself a freaking nonprofit organization or something to where you can have a life outside of your significant other, because this is the end result when you don't. And that's scary. That's not attractive at all. That's red flag, red flag, red flags all over the freaking place. Do you hear me? And my heart just goes out to them, and I'm going to pray for them because it's just like, this is crazy. Like, I didn't know I knew I was working with one female that was dealing with that, but now I find out that I'm working with 3 females that's dealing with that. Beautiful women, well-educated women. They are educators. They have a whole career, making good money here in Texas. But on the outskirts, they're dealing with foolishness. And then even I was looking at a few guys and they were talking about their experiences on dating. And I'm gonna tell you this, first of all, some of y'all date too hard. Y'all date hard. And what I mean by that is that you come out here military style. Why are you dating military style? I wish I would go on a first date, bro. And a man is asking me my 5-year plan. I'm out. Because my first date is to enjoy myself. My first date is to loosen up around you so that we can actually get to know each other just on a basic level. A basic level. Now, I can see around the 4th or 5th date that we start discussing those things and long-term things, or whatever you want to know. I am open and I'm free because you have created somewhat of a safe space for me to be able to be vulnerable and to share, information with you. But you're talking about the first date? What? You asking me what's my 5-year plan? What's my this and my that? Are you kidding me? My 5-year plan includes you not being in it. That's what I do know. And I'm out and I'm going home and I will pay for my portion of this bill. And good luck, good riddance. And I'm going to pray for the next female you run across because what? I am all about being intentional. But some of y'all come off way too hard and y'all need to pump the brakes and back off. Seriously. Doing way too much, way too much. Why am I in an interrogation room with you on my first date? Are you kidding me? Like my first date, I imagine I am very adventurous. I am very spontaneous. I love to do stuff that's out the woodworks. I am up for anything. Yes, I am 35 and I am still up for anything. And 35 is still a beautiful age. It's a young age. I'm not too old to be doing crazy things and I'm not too young to be doing crazy things. Like I am the perfect age. So my first date, I imagine myself skydiving. Because that's something that I want to do. That's something that's on my checklist. I imagine myself skydiving or doing something adventurous, going 4-wheel riding, dirt bike riding and stuff like that. That's what I want to be doing. You don't sit up here and interrogate me. Can we just have a good time? Don't ask me, no, you 50 Cent or something? 21 questions. What? What? How about one question is enough? And don't ask me anything too hard because you might not get the answer. And if you get the answer, it's probably going to be a sarcastic answer. So save yourself. SOS. Save yourself. Like, what? Rihanna. SOS me. Someone help me. It's unhealthy for me to feel this. Why are you making this hard? Because why are you making this hard? Why are y'all be making stuff hard? Like, y'all be coming in too hard. Drill sergeant. Yet, but what? Well, this is not the military. This is not the army. Huh, poo? Buddy. It ain't that hard, huh? My dog said, no, it ain't that hard. And he's a male. All right? You're a male. Yeah, poo. Oh, we about to play. I promise. I love you. Thank you for being patient and waiting for me to get home. We're about to play. Even though it's 8 p.m. I owe you that because you're awesome. But he's a dog. He's a male. And he says, he's looking at me like this. I agree with you, mommy. I love you. But anyways, y'all be coming in too hard. Lecrae said, coming in hot. This ain't that though. He's talking about coming in hot for the Lord. Y'all talking about coming in hot for no reason at all. Where's your sanity? Are y'all sane nowadays? Are y'all sane? Because this is mind blowing. This is blowing my mind. I mean, y'all be, You can't go with them because blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So I'm your second choice. I'm your second option to hang out with. Sir, the place that you want to go doesn't close until 1 a.m. It's 3:45 p.m. It's 3:45 p.m., my guy. I can do both. I can hang with my coworkers from this time to this time, and we can still go and enjoy ourselves at Top Golf. What's the big deal? Why are you so controlling? And I've been sitting on this for a long time. I've been sitting on this trying to mind my business, you guys, and bite my tongue. But I am so sick of it because I've been wanting to have this conversation for a while on YouTube about men coming in too hard, about men being controlling, possessive, and first date. What you mean? What you mean? Yeah, I'm intentional. I'm going to do. Yeah, be intentional, baby. Be intentional. But on the first date, it's an absolute no. For me, I can't speak for all females, but for me, you might get your feelings hurt. You might get left at that table all by your lonesome. And don't worry, I'm okay. I will pay for my own portion of the bill, like I mentioned earlier. I will surely, without hesitation, pay for my portion of the bill. Whatever I consumed, I will pay for. Because how dare I sit up here for the rest of this date and have you interrogate me to try to prove something to you? No. Are you insane? Tickle me Elmo, because I'm going to laugh at you in your face as I walk out the door. This reminds me of Portia from The Real Housewives of Atlanta when she was in that first marriage with that douchebag. This reminds me of her and her situation and how she used to sit up there and tell Phaedra and all of them, yeah, if he lets me, I have to check in with my husband. If he allows me. I'm so glad she got out of that marriage. So glad. Kudos to you. Like I tell my kids, give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all did that. Y'all ate, okay? Clock it, okay? Check. Y'all got this assignment. Now take my quiz. Clock it, Portia. For getting out of that marriage because it was foolish. Lord, never let, I know we beefing, kind of still beefing, but Lord, please just in all your ways, never let a guy find me that acts in such blasphemous ways, bizarre ways, controlling ways. That's a no-go. You already know, y'all know my tolerance for that type of behavior is already the size of a mustard seed because of what happened with my aunt on my dad's side. No way, Jose. I don't play those type of games at all. Not for a second. Not for half a second. I don't play those type of games. It's a no-go for your go, girl. Okay? And that's what's tea. Okay? But yeah, y'all gotta come down. Y'all gotta resolve these issues that have y'all feeling possessive and controlling, because there's nothing cute about it. And I have a homegirl from college whose mom was taken away from her because of her possessive and controlling boyfriend, a significant other. He couldn't stand the fact that she was ready to let him go because he was toxic, and he took her life, unalived her in front of my homegirl and her brother and my homegirl's children. This stuff is nothing to play with. It's not okay. Gosh, please heal from whatever y'all are dealing with so that y'all won't be that person taking somebody's life with no remorse. I mean, my heart till this day is still shattered behind that for her. And she has no idea. Like, I feel like I was there next to her when this transpired. It's something that I will never forget. I remember when she posted it on Facebook, and I was just like, oh, I wish I could have been there, but I had something going on with me. I had a surgery to make sure they didn't detect anything going on with me physically, and all things checked out well, so I couldn't make it to her in time. I couldn't make everybody else travel to Mississippi to be with her, and I unfortunately could not make it. And I reached out to her and told her that I didn't tell her anything specific that was going on with me. I just told her, I told her I had a scheduled doctor's appointment or whatever, and I couldn't make it, and it was a very important doctor's appointment, so I couldn't make it or whatever. And I left it at that, because again, I don't really tell everybody my business. I care more about them than them caring about my business. And maybe that's something that I need to work on, so I won't feel so alone or lonely, because I'm that strong friend. You can say I'm that strong friend who everybody's like, oh, she's okay. She got it going on. She has a 2-parent household, blah, blah, blah. She has siblings. She has nieces and nephews that she cared for and loved dearly, and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, all those things are true, but it doesn't mean that I don't go through my own battles. But I keep them to myself. However, getting back to the point, I didn't let her know that because her situation was more important than mine to me. But I'm just like, oh my gosh. Even when we was in college, bro, she would tell me like little nits and nats of what was going on, but never in a million years, she never revealed to me like flat out front. Like that was the extremity of it. Like she never revealed that to me. And it wasn't until I saw on Facebook that her mom was no longer living by the hands of a man. And it was crazy because she said that she was traveling she was working like out of state, but she would commute because I think it was like an hour drive or something, maybe an hour and 30. So she would still commute every day to her job, back to home in Mississippi. And my homegirl was trying to call her and warn her like, hey, because apparently the guy came the first time at the house and was looking for her mom. And she's like, oh, she's not here. She's still at work. So he left. He's like, oh, okay. She left. Okay. They didn't think anything of it, but she was still trying to call because her mom and the guy were broken up at that time. And so she was still trying to call because it seemed off. Like her discernment, my homegirl's discernment felt that it was off. So she's calling and calling her mom. Her mom never picked up the phone. She was trying to warn her mom that he was looking for her. So that way she can make a detour and not come home. Mom never answered the phone. So he came back the second time. It was like, oh, your mama's still not here, blah, blah. And it was like, yeah, no, she still haven't made it in. She's still at work. I think she's traveling in right now, coming home from work. So it's like, okay, he bulldozed himself into the house. Okay, he bulldozed himself into their mom's house and was like, I'll just wait for her till she get here. And mind you, my homegirl from college it was her daughters. So her 2 daughters and her little brother were all there at the house. He forced himself into their house, you guys. And by the time the mom made it there, she walked in the house and that was her life. So the fact that I know people personally who have experienced trauma firsthand in person with little people next to them, bro, just blows my mind. The fact that I personally have an aunt that I never got to meet because she was taken by the hands of her boyfriend at 18 years old. 18, 1-8. I do not play about possessiveness and controlling men. So I'm praying for all these women. Like I said, I don't know how old these men are. I feel like one of the girls, her man looked older because we went out for Halloween or whatever, which I don't typically celebrate. Like ever. The last time I celebrated was probably in 2012. And anytime I do celebrate it, I don't dress up as anything crazy or erratic. So the last time I dressed up as something, it was a flag football player. And I was very girly, and the only reason why I dressed as that is because I played flag football in high school. We actually had a flag football team, and it was the freshmen versus the senior girls. And then this year when we went out in 2025, I dressed as a runaway bride. So I had like this cute dress that I ordered from Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova, y'all should sponsor me because I did that with that dress, okay? And we went out, and I had a little veil and stuff like that. It was very, very cute. And everybody, the only thing I knew was going to happen, you guys, was people was going to approach me. It's like, you just got married, you just got married. But I didn't know it would be to that extent. And a lot of more people than I anticipated was asking me that. I was like, y'all, it's just a costume. It's a costume. I'm a runaway. Can y'all see? And I was like, did the runaway move and stuff like that. So that's the only thing I dressed up as. But outside of that, yeah, I don't really celebrate Halloween. But getting back on topic. So we went out and I met her boyfriend, one of the girls that I work with. I met her significant other, and he looked a little older because he had like gray hairs and stuff like that. And I'm like, hold on, she only in her 20s. This dude gotta be like in his late 30s, early 40s. So that's the first thing right there. That's the first red flag for me. First sign for me. Okay, I'm like, So that would explain her situation. But the other two, I don't know. They said that they're the same age as their significant others. Well, one of them did. I don't know the situation with the other one. I don't know the difference in age range or whatever. But again, it's just like, it's crazy because you never know what people are going through. And she was just telling me, like, the other girl, she was like, oh yeah, we went to Puerto Rico for my birthday and blah, blah. Her birthday was November something. So it recently just passed, and she was out for 4 days. And, you know, she said to me, it seemed like they had a good time. But in the depthness, in the meat of it, that's not really the case. And that's why I would never call anybody my what? Freaking relationship goals. Never in my life will I ever say mother freaking relationship goals. As much as I love LeBron and Savannah, you would never hear me say relationship goals, because we do not know second to second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, what these people who are just like us, except for with a little bit more cheddar, a little bit more money, moolah, dinero, right? We don't really know what's happening in their day-to-day lives. And that's why I don't put any human being on a pedestal at all. Because I don't know. I don't know what these people are going through. I don't know what they're dealing with. I don't know if they've ever experienced adultery in their marriage. I do not know. Or in these relationships. I do not know. So we have to be very careful with that, because what they were telling me and feeding me initially, I'm thinking everything is good. I'm like, go girl, y'all find me your man, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, he got a brother, he got a cousin. How he looking? If so, you know, and of course I'm just joking around. I'm just playing, because I promise y'all, like, if you can't tell by my demeanor, I am in no way, shape, or form a desperate woman. At all. I've been single for 7 years, you guys. Single and pure, holding it all together for 7 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 años. Okay? In no way does that scream desperation. In no way. Okay? So that's the least thing. I just like to joke and stop be joking with them, blah, blah, blah. But first of all, they would be too young, because all the girls I hang with are young. I feel like education right now, educators, it's a young girl and man sport. Like, I'm 35. And granted, there are people who work in the industry, the school district also as educators, who are my age and older, but it's becoming full of more younger generation, 20s, early 20s, mid 20s. So all the girls that I hang out with and spend time with, they're in that ballpark, that age range, right? So yeah, you know, they definitely have a lot to learn still and a lot to observe, but I'm just praying for them, because none of this is okay. None of this stuff is okay. It's just not okay. And it really bothers me, but I'm learning to back away and not let other people's problems consume me, to the point where I'm continuously being angry and out of myself. Because it's not like me to be angry, but I've definitely been angry since August 8th. And I think it's time for me to just start to let things go chunk by chunk, bit by bit, piece by piece. And so I'm learning that. And I'm learning to be okay and at peace with that. And I'm understanding that that doesn't make me a bad person to listen to people vent. And then right after I listen to them, to let go all of those emotions that I feel for them. But I'm definitely going to keep them in my prayers and try my best on my end to uplift their spirits and pray that they find the courage soon to depart from the people that they're with, their significant others, the men that they are currently dating, and just take some time for themselves, to learn themselves, to figure themselves out, and to explore and enjoy life. When I say explore, it doesn't mean, oh, I want them to go out here and do anything crazy. I'm not doing anything crazy, so I would never promote other women going out here doing something crazy, trying to live life in a crazy way. But however, you know, I do want them to live life a little bit more without somebody being down their neck, being down their throat, telling them, you can't go out today, or causing a whole argument before they go out with their peers and their coworkers or whatever, just to try to make them and try to manipulate them to stay home. Because now you done set off their mood because you feel like y'all argued. So you feel like you done set off their mood to force them to stay home. And I'm glad they did not. Because who you talking to? Good for them. Good for them. Who you think I am? Who? Boo. Good for them. I'm so proud of them. And I just wish that more women would follow suit, though. And like I said, sooner than later. So they're talking about departing and going their separate ways from these people. And I don't blame them. I'm happy for them. I wish them well. I congratulate them in advance to do just that. Because, yeah, who got time for that? Who has time for that? Nobody. Life is too short. If it's nothing else that I've gotten from all of the passings that I have dealt with over the years, bro, since 2019, is that life is too short and we're to take nothing for granted. Not our time, not our patience, not our livelihood, not us living out loud and being ourselves fully and wholly without feeling like we're going to be crucified or cause an argument when we get back home for it. Like, no, nobody should live like that. So yeah, I'm kudosing. I'm kudos to all the girlies, Black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, okay, who understands and know when to get out. Get out, okay? But yeah, that's my message for tonight. And dudes, back off, lay off, chill a little bit. Your first date should be fun. You should be walking the beach barefoot with your girl, you know, talking, getting to know each other, but not in an interrogation type of way. What are you asking me this for? It's our first date, dude. It's such a turn off. The freak do you mean? Especially if you're in your 30s. Like, come on now. Come on, have some flow, have some swag about yourself. In that regards. Don't nobody want 21 questions. And it's all about us. About you, girl. About you. Not me, but about you, girl. Dude, come all the mother freaking way down. Pipe down. Because you're up here. And I'm here. So what you're telling me is that we're already unequally yoked. Because you're on this level and I'm on this level. I'm on this level, but right now with you, I'm on this level. Can you come down to this level because you're doing a bit too much? Like, I want to go ATV riding. Why are you interrogating me? I want to go skydiving. Why are you interrogating me? I just want to ride my bike in the park. Why are you interrogating me? I just want to eat my grilled chicken, broccoli, and garlic mashed potatoes. Why are you interrogating me at this 5-star restaurant? Now I got to embarrass you, as I feel embarrassed to have to embarrass you. Respectfully, of course, but nonetheless, I got to go. I got to remove myself from this because this seems a bit toxic to me. I've done my healing. I've done the work. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want my first date to be like and to look like and to feel like. And this don't feel like that. Clock it. So I'm Audi 2000. Did I just show my age there? I'm Audi 2000. Because, yeah, no, this is not going to work for me, for Ma. Maybe the next person, and Lord bless her. Lord be with her. Because I can't. I can't. Not me. But, yeah. That's all I came on here to say, like, get it together.